it going, guys, and welcome back to 2 Point Museum, where today we're back into our hardcore difficulty museum, and we're gonna be going on some more adventures today. My big expansion that I would like to do today is starting to get us into plant life. I'd like to get us into getting some plants put in here. Now, I don't exactly have a great spot in order to bring these other than kind of going out this way and wrapping back around. My thought is this: if I can come up here and wrap around a little bit, maybe I give a second entrance to our cafeteria as well as a second entrance to our bathroom here. We'll have to remake both of these. I also need to expand out this section anyway. So that's my thoughts. So let's get going with a couple of things that I know we're going to need in order to get going out that way. The first thing we're going to need to do before we can do anything else is we have to complete this expedition. And I have to have a prehistory expert with survival skills in order to cross Cranial Crossing and unlock this spot right here. Once the cold mines is unlocked, I'll unlock another spot that will allow me to come over further this way and start getting some more stuff. So that's step one, is getting somebody trained in the use of the green tent. So here we go. Barakish, let's get you some survival skills. We'll send you off to do your training and shouldn't take too long. While we're waiting for Bara to do her training, I am actually going to come back down to the treacle ponds again. I'm going to set up an expedition once again. I'm going to give a first aid kit, and we're going to do detailed, and we're going to send this guy off. Okay, hopefully we're going to get another item for in here. And then while we're waiting still, I'm going to come over here where we should have the Flapidactyl and the Boa Conductor, and I'm going to set up an expedition to come over here as well. Ooh, I can't actually. I need one more prehistory expert to come there. Okay, all right. So we don't do that yet, but we can do this one. If I do this one, I could do a speedy expedition. Okay, very simple. We'll do a haggling handbook to remove out the amount of money it's going to cost us. And then we can take that and drop it into the analysis machine and get a little bit more information either on the sharp on tops or the Boldadillo. So both of those are definitely options. Other things we got going for us is we're waiting for our flying fish to finish reproducing. Each of these have 3 spots left currently. So whatever they start producing now is going to be getting sold. I doubled up on this because this, at the end of the day, is just going to earn us some money, which is why I did this. It's doubling up the amount of fish we're able to sell, doubling up the number of fish we're reproducing and things like that, helping us keep that funding going, allowing us to expand all the faster. Okay. So, looks like that we need to prepare to fast forward, but before we do that, we got a little bit of a 20% reputation bonus, so there we go, that's great. Lost a little bit of money, but that does happen. We're not selling any fish right now, but we do, however, have a really quick loot box time that we're going to be able to open up here. Here we go, open you up. Now, are you the sharp on tops or the Boldadillo? Sharp on tops, very good. So, we're going to grab that guy. Place exhibit directly down into the analysis machine and get that going. We are going to fast forward because there's no reason for us not to. And we're going to see that there is a criminal over here that's trying to do some stuff, but he definitely got arrested, which is great. We're going to sell this fish over here really fast. It looks like that we had another one in here that was reproduced, so we're going to go ahead and sell that guy. Wow, okay, never mind. We're just gonna start popping fish out like crazy. There we go, and there we go. Sell that guy, and there should be one more in here. One more little guy somewhere around here. There it is. All right, very good. We're gonna get that guy sold. And then in here, we should have, okay, we're good. All right, so that was 4 fish sold. That was pretty good. That was a good amount of money. That was like $10,000 right there. That was pretty good. Look at that. $3,000 in monthly profit. You love to see it. Okay, so let's start working on this over here a little bit. Let's expand this guy out. And I'm going to take it out like this. And then over like this. And then up a wee bit more. what this is going to be is this is going to be plants. This is going to be an expansion of our prehistory stuff, giving us plenty of room. And we'll even expand out this stuff ever so slightly. So let me come over here really quick and expand this up. Get myself another doorway. Put that there. Build that. Very good. I'm going to get a duplicate of this. And I'm just going to put in one more seat back there. Maybe another one right... Nope. Nope. Maybe this guy right here. Nope. People can't reach it if we go back over there. So let's grab this guy. Put you down right there. Grab this guy. Move him around a wee bit. And there we go. Looks like we had some more fish that went ahead and had some babies. So we'll have to take care of that here for a minute. Okay. Very good. There's the money that we needed. I need to build onto this bathroom ever so slightly. I'm just going to take this out like this. Grab this toilet. And grab this toilet. And put it down right here. And then grab another doorway and put it down right there. And I think that that's going to do it for now. It's not the best layout. You know what? Let's try this out. Let's do this. And if I come in here and build a little bit more, I'm trying to get the most that I can out of the space that I have. And I think that that's going to be pretty good. So now we have room to get in here, room to get over there. Fantastic. I think that that looks good. Sell a couple more fish here. And this guy. And that looks great. Coming over here, we got a wee little guy hiding somewhere over here. Very good. All right. And we have a really quick loot box time that we get to do here. There we go. Hey, actually, that's pretty darn good. Us getting an epic exhibit right off the bat. That's pretty darn good. I'm going to take that guy. I'm going to put it over here. Now, we do need a little bit of dehydration going on over here. Can I get the wall dehumidifier? 750. Not quite worth it right now. Not quite worth it right now. Okay, then I'm going to come over here. I'm going to put a wall in that comes over a wee bit and then down like that. Just because it gives a little bit of a different feel in that spot. Then I'm going to grab a really quick... Do I have a botany archway with security? I don't. I really should go and download that guy. I really, really should. But for now, I'm just going to do this dinosaur archway. And we're going to put it down like that. It's a little bit different. Makes it so they have to walk in and come in at an angle. But this is going to end up being where we put our plants later on. I need to come back to here, get a little bit of a breakdown sign for right there, and then a quick dono bin right there as well. In fact, you know what? That's let me click on you really quick. Go gadget, give me my brown oranges color. There we go. Okay, so that looks good. Buzzwise wants to be near a fossil decal, so let's go ahead and get that. There you go. Have another and another, because why not? My beautiful torch has made a return, so we'll bring that guy in, and then we'll put a little bit of decoration behind that guy like that. And very good. All of that looks great. I'm going to accept my $25,000 for that, get rid of that, and look at that and go, wow, I made a lot of money. Come back over here again and go, it's time, and send this guy out. So we now are removing out that cave collapse, which can cause an MIA. And I'm going to give a first aid kit, send them off $5,000, sayonara, see you later, get out. Then let's do another treacle pond, because I really would like to get this last one. That last one has a lot of buzz coinciding with it if you can get it, especially if you can get it at an epic level. So I'm going to go for this, and we're going to get that survey a-going. Good. That was a huge tour that happened right there. I don't know if you guys saw that, but that was like $500 a piece. That was really good. Can I really quick start a project and look? I could do the sound stage. The sound stage is a lot like the realization station, but I could also do a troll grab game. I think I'm going to do the troll grab game. I think I'm going to do that because if I can get the troll grab game and I put that, say, like this corner right here, that's pretty good spot for that. Hey, look, we got a dilemma. As the explorer makes his way, they spot a fetch the flask. Oh, you do hate to have the toilet terror thing. They're going to be throwing up and crapping themselves all over the place. All right, let's sell these guys really quick. There we be.
Staff haven't been trained in ages. People are starting to talk.
There we go, there we go, there we go. You go gadget. Tiny fish here? Nah, tiny fish here. Yep. Go all the way to the bottom. Grab this guy. Sell that guy right there. Also, XP loot box time. Hooray! Okay, so what did we unlock? We unlocked some great stuff here. What we unlocked here now is we unlocked the ability for us to start getting some of the cold exhibits. But more importantly, we unlocked this spot over here, which we need a botany expert in order to come in here and get. And once we have that, that's how we unlock the plants. So I'm going to go in here and see if I can hire a botany expert. Hopefully we can get Mark Watney, but I'm not tending to be that lucky. Treacle Ponds is still on its way. That's good. I'm going to set up another expedition. And I could come here. In order to unlock this, I got to display 150 from fossils. I got to do 150 from fossil finds, frozen finds. These are all frozen finds. There's not more fossils over there. I could get a fossil down here, but I have to reach enlightenment level 5 in order to do that. So I'm thinking maybe I do another expedition here and we do a speedy one. No, let's do a detailed one. And we'll do a haggling handbook, make it cheaper. We'll send this guy out, and then hopefully he either comes back with the missing pristine that I need, so either a pristine save disk or a pristine trilobite that's here, the helix. And if not, we'll toss it on over here into the analysis machine, and it'll be worth it. The other thing that I want to do is I want to grab another janitor. It seems like I'm running quite through all of my janitors right now. Holy moly, holy 5 fish that I have to sell. Okay. Let's get these 5 fish sold really quick. Pause the game so it's a little bit easier to see them. Scroll down, is it you? Or is it at the top? I don't even know where the heck they are. They're not falling into the standard pattern. Okay, get rid of you really quick. Get rid of this little dude that's right here really quick. Okay, come over here into this spot. This little guy, sell him. And then I think, let's see, you have 3. You have, there's 1 extra in here somewhere. We're just going to sell this guy. There we go. All right. Very good. All right, now that we did all that, let's really quick loot box time. Get this guy. There it is, the ambered egg. That's actually the exact exhibit I was looking for. I think that I'm going to put this guy up here. I'm going to take this guy and put him up here. Something like that. And then I'm going to come down here and grab this bee and put that over here. Okay, I need to get the decoration bonus over here for all of this stuff. I'm going to get that going here for just a moment because what I want to do is set up another tour for these, right? And then that tells me that I could take this guy who wanted to be up here, but I could put it down here, right? And then I could come to this tour and say, take that guy in. And very good. Okay, so we're going to confirm that. And then I'm going to go over and let's rearrange these ever so slightly. So that way we can put this guy that's going to go like there right for a second. I'm going to fit this guy in the corner. I'm going to fit this guy right about there. And then we're going to take this guy and squeeze him in right about here. And then we will grab our guided tour again and put him in and say, all y'all come over here. This will be a really quick tour. Bam, bam, and bam. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Very good. 4-star. Confirm that guy. And now we have another guided tour. So we've upgraded this tour, put the fossils next to each other, and we've upgraded this. We've built a whole nother tour, which is great. Over here, we're going to open up this crate really quick. Loot box time. And we got ourselves another pristine honeyed bee. This is great. We already have one, though. It's right there. And it's got an effect on it. So sadly, I think I'm going to analyze this guy. It's a pristine quality, but let's analyze that. Grab our troll grab game. Here. Put it down right there in the corner. I need to decorate around there, but we can definitely do that. The boggy men have returned, which is a little bit of a bummer.
Expedition team returning from Bone Belt.
It should only have the one bathroom that they're going to come out of. But for now, what we'll do is we will pause the game again and wait to see if we get anybody trying to steal our stuff again. So, be right back.
Staff can receive.
Okay, I think I got them all. Maybe we finished up where they're saying they're casing my museum, so I should get them all. There was quite a few. It looks like we have at least one more over here. He just got caught, so we're good there. Okay, so honestly, everything is working out quite well. We are getting about $4,000 a month. Our amber exhibits over here are looking great. I know I'm not really going to be able to get any more ambered exhibits for quite some time, so maybe getting a cold section is a good idea. I just saw another thief, so give me a second while I grab a security guard over here. You're full, you're full. Where's the security guard here? This guy right here, you can help. There we go. Okay, so honestly, there's so many thieves, it's ridiculous in this playthrough. Let me tell you guys, I have had to pause my game so many times to make sure that nobody steals anything. It's getting silly at this point. Like there, look, we got one that's walking out right over there. I think I say this in every single episode. If you want to have a relaxed playthrough, never play this game with high criminal activity, because holy cow. Holy cow. I also figured out that if I just do this, I can sell every single fish. So as soon as you see that pop up, you pause the game, view fish, sell it, unpause the game, and wait for the next fish to be born. It helps you speed up the whole looking for fish thing. So anywho, with all of that aside, man, they just don't know when to give up, do they? With that aside, I think that it is high time for us to go over to this expedition over here. And, oh crap, my botany expert, I don't know if I ever hired I didn't, but they're there. Come back, wait, you, Elon Pudding, hire, you, go gadget, get out of here and go do this, autofill, get that. You could still get hurt, that sucks, but go anyway. Okay, so with all of that, I think we have a good amount of stuff. I need to get a little bit further in our... I think I need to get a little bit further in our, like, exploration of this stuff. Like, doing some research behind these, so that way we can get more more XP and stuff like that. Let me do this guy. We're gonna do a detailed just in case so we can get pristine qualities of these, but I would really like to get more. Man, it just, which one of our exhibits did they? You gotta be kidding me. I thought I got them all. Ah, we lost our ambered egg. That stinks. They must have actually got out. That's a bummer. They'll probably charge us a ridiculous amount of money for it. That sucks. Oh, well, I tried, guys. Look at, they're still all around. There's still so many of them. Let's see, how many have I stopped so far? What are you doing sitting here? Where'd he go? Where was this one? Oh, he was right here. So with that alone, 13 already were captured, and that was before everything else we just went through. Look at that. There's another one. Anyway, loot box time, quick XP. Okay, he's gonna be sick. Yeah, he's got irritable trowel, so I need to send him out on an expedition immediately over here. Where is it? Here it is. This guy, set up, autofill, irritable trowel, Elon pudding, send him out. Oops. Start expedition. It's expensive, but it's worth it so he's not vomiting all over the place. Speaking of things that we're going to be getting, let's open up this loot box time. Get this guy really fast. I think I might already have this guy at pristine. I sure do. Will I get anything? I will get something for analyzing that. Man, they just... Okay, we got him at least. They just don't know when to stop, do they? They just don't know when to stop. Alright, what do we unlock? Right here, we unlocked that guy apparently without knowing we unlocked him. There's a fossil there and a prehistory mystery that we could do here. Ooh, we could do that. That would get us a new fossil. Let's give that one a try. I'm gonna do this, exhibit quality +1. So we're gonna do detailed and hope that we get a really good exhibit right off the bat. We unlocked the Halley's Comet. We don't need that. What I do need to wait to see is if they offer to sell us our egg back. They sure did. $40,000. I'm gonna decline it. I'm gonna decline it because I can go out and do 3 expeditions, guarantee that I'm gonna get one of those, and it would cost me less than $40,000. That just really sucks that we lost it. All right, so we're gonna claim that XP.
That was a close one.
And we might as well send them right out again. I mean, the worst thing that's gonna happen with going to the treacle ponds over here... Oh, we gotta wait for our guy that has survey skills to come back. But the worst thing that's gonna happen is we are going to get, we're gonna get some more stuff that we can research. So I'm not even, like, slightly worried about it. Okay, so let's grab ourselves, there's 2 illnesses that could happen, so there's no point in trying to avoid an illness. Let's do 16,000. Let's do a haggling handbook on that guy. Do a detailed expedition and send that out.
Leaving for thorough investigation. They may be some.
We're gonna wait for them to finish up this guy right here. I can't wait to see however many more we stopped, because the first one was 16. And now we're gonna have a whole nother quarterly report that'll show us how much more. At least we're still making money. I'm really bummed out about this exhibit though. I'm really bummed out about that. That sucks. I like that ambered egg. It's one of my favorite ones. But, end of the day, that's okay. We do need to wait for this loot box time. We do also need to decorate this guy a little bit. So let me just grab this and put that down over there closer to that. And let me grab a couple of decorations. I'm going to throw down these guys here. And then I'm going to grab some of my torches because you guys know how much I love my torches. Yeah, really like Lost Ark feeling, you know what I'm saying? Like that Indiana Jones feeling with all that that's over there. Let's put some of these down. Can I fit you in here? I can't, so let's grab this guy and put it on the wall. There we go. Now that's got the max decoration bonus to it. Buzz is up, it's gonna get more people coming in and visiting, so that's looking good. These over here, their buzz bonuses could be better. It wants to be near a footprint decal. That I could help with. That's not too hard. Have a happy footprint decal. So there's the buzz bonus there. This has literally no buzz to it at all. That stinks. We're gonna have to just kind of sell that guy and just wait. But first, I want to actually go out and get one before we sell it. It's an extra $10,000 in our pocket, so it sucks, but it's okay. But there is, other than getting plants, guys, there is something that I wanted to talk a little bit about during this episode that I think is going to bum a few people out. And that is that we have been doing daily uploads of 2 Point Museum for quite some time. Starting tomorrow, we are going to stop doing daily updates of 2 Point Museum. We are going to switch over and we are going to play a couple of other games. There's still going to be daily uploads from Sir Sim-Alot, but 2 Point Museum is going to go to every other day. And for now, what we're going to do is we are going to play, man, what is that game called again? It is called let's see, Abiotic Factor. That's what it's called. Yes, we are going to start doing a series on Abiotic Factor. Now, when Abiotic Factor first hit beta, I played a live stream of it and I had a lot of fun. Then I went back not too long ago with my brothers and was able to play this game quite a bit and did really enjoy it. So I think that I have a good amount of knowledge behind the game in order for us to have a successful playthrough of the game. So I think that'd be fun for us to do that. Now, this needs a hot and humid climate. It has both. I need to add a few decorations near this guy. So I'm just gonna do like a really quick little plant wall right there. I'm gonna do a little bit of hanging flowers by this guy. This nice little buddy back over there. This dude at the back. I'm gonna go over here, and I did want to put down that, and then a really quick info stand right about there, and then also really fast come in here and go give me my green tile, or actually let's do the grass floor in here, and then I'm gonna go for walls, and I'm gonna grab this wild wallpaper, and I'm gonna paint that in. Oh, that did that whole wall, didn't it? It sure did. Oh, well, it still looks good, so we'll call that good for now. But anyway, so that's that stuff set up. But yeah, I want to go through and play Abiotic Factor. I think it'd be a cool one for you guys. I think it'd be a fun switch around. It's definitely back into the survival aspect. For those of you who used to watch me play Grounded, you'll know that I like to play survival games like that. So I think it'd be a fun one for us to dabble in and really see what all we can achieve in Abiotic Factor. It'll have to be a longer playthrough. I know that there is quite a bit of work. That's going to go into it in order to get us to a point where we're going to be really successful in the game. So it'll be a larger series, but we're going to go to every other day. So it'll be Abiotic Factor and then 2 Point Museum for a while. And then also, I'm going to start mixing in Schedule 1 as well until some more games that I'm really looking forward to come out, like Anno 117, Pax Roma, or if I go through and start doing other games like Doom Dark Ages and things like that. But I think that that's going to lead to a really successful time here for everybody on the channel. Really fun, really successful. I think that the playthroughs are going to go really well if I do that, and that you guys are going to like them. And more importantly, I'm just going to have fun. And I think that that's a big thing that a lot of the time I've been missing lately, that I got back when I started playing 2 Point Museum a lot, and that was just having fun. Let me sit back and just enjoy playing a game for you guys, and that's really what's going to be coming from me going through and doing this entire play. Okay, we have a couple other things that they want to do. They want to offer us this for a honeyed bee. I'm going to decline that. Press OK that we had 9 more people come through, so that's 25 criminals in such a short amount of time. That's a lot. But honestly, guys, I think that we're getting to a point with this museum, at least, where we are going to stagnate for a while, where I'm going to have to just kind of go through and start cycling to get us more experience and more money and stuff like that for a bit, because some of these other expeditions that are coming up. So for instance, coming through and doing like this expedition, I need a drill. In order to get a drill, I need to go over here and I need to do this expedition. Now this is only $1,500 every time I do it, but I'm gonna have to do this a couple different times. Then I want to also come and start getting some of the perks and stuff. Like for instance, if I could get bolted down, that would be amazing. But in order to get bolted down, I have to go find that perk out in the Science Museum. And we're getting mightily close. We're only 4 levels away from getting a 3rd helicopter. So honestly, we're not quite at the point where we're going to get stagnant yet, but very soon we are going to get that way. So I think for now that this is a good place for us to leave this episode. This is not the end of 2 Point Museum, guys, so when you don't see an episode tomorrow, please don't get worried. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys liked this. If you did, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and leave me a comment down below. And as always, I'll see all of you guys in the next one.